When we left off, we were about to make our card object actually do something. But before we do that, let's change the name of it from sprite, which is the default name for a sprite, to something that means something, like card. And now we're ready to proceed. The first thing you need to do before you can make the card respond to a mouse click is to insert a mouse object. So right-click on the layout, insert new object, and scroll down to the input category and choose mouse. All right, now we're ready to add some events. So click on the event sheet and then on the add event link. And we want to use the mouse to create the condition on. So click on that and then next. And the condition we're interested in is on an object clicked. And we're interested specifically in the card being clicked. Click Done. Now we have our mouse event. Now in order for anything to happen, we have to add an action. So click Add Action, and we want this action to be on the card. When the mouse is clicked, we want the card to do something. And what we want the card to do is change its animation. So choose Set Animation. And by default, the card animation is card back. When it's clicked, we want to change it to card face. Make sure you include the quotes or it's not going to work. You could use the animation number, but I prefer using the animation name because then I can read it and it means something to me. Okay, click Done. And let's try it out, see what happens. So click Run. And click the mouse. And it did change the face, but we have a problem. It's changing it to show every one of the faces. So let's see if we can fix that. Go back to Construct. And the problem is in the go to the layout and click the card, double click it to load the animation editor. And the problem is if you go to the card face animation and then look over here in the properties panel under speed, it's showing each frame of the ad. It's showing 5 frames per second, and what we want it to do is just stop on whatever frame we tell it to. So we have to change that to 0. All right, once that's done, you can go ahead and close the animation editor. We didn't need to do it for card back because there was only 1 frame. So go ahead and close the animation editor. And now if we try running it, it'll stop on that first frame, which is exactly what we want. Back to Construct. Now, of course, it's not going to be a very exciting game if the cards always show that first frame. So what we need to do is tell each instance of the card what face frame we want it to show. In order to do that, we need a variable to hold the face frame number. So in the Properties panel, make sure your card is still selected, and then in the Properties panel, look for the Instance Variables category and choose Add Edit, and then click on the plus button and add a new instance variable called Card Face Frame. This is the frame number in the card face animation that we want this particular card to show. All right, click OK. While we're at it, add another instance variable. This is an intuitive one called Face Up, and we want it to be Boolean. It's going to be used to test to see whether the card is face up or face down. We won't be using it for a while, but now we've actually added all the instance variables we need for this game to this card. All right, our card object, if we ran it right now, it actually would be exactly the same as it was before. It would go to the first frame, and that's because we haven't created an event to make use of the card face frame. So go back to the event sheet, and we need to add a new action, again on card, And we want this time to set the frame to equal this instance variable. So first we have to tell what object the instance variable belongs to. So use card, and then a dot, and then card face frame, which is the name of the instance variable. Alright, if we ran it again, it would look exactly the same because our card face frame is set to 0, which was the frame we saw before. So let's just arbitrarily change it to something different, like 6. Now when we run it, it goes to the right frame. Now we have a working card that when we click on it, let me refresh it, when we click on it, it shows the frame that we asked it to. So we're ready to go ahead and deal out the cards into a tableau. And we'll do that in the next video.